What's up, guys? And welcome to another Pristine Productions here. Another episode we have for you here. And I want to say what's up to all the fans here. Be sure to support me always. Follow me on YouTube. If you want to donate to my Cash App, go ahead and hit that up there. And also be sure to go ahead and check out my pristineproductions.website.com where you can get the latest in reggae music, trap music, soca music, dance hall, and Afrobeat music here. And also, if you guys want me to mix and master professional mixing and mastering service here, be sure to contact me on pristineproductions501@gmail.com. But today we're going to be talking about subscribers stems review here, which I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be reviewing this track here. It's a raw, dry track and how we can improve the mix here. Shout out to the artist Zion the Messenger from Malawi. So let's get right down into it, guys. And that is the track that was sent to me from Zion the Messenger, guys. Shout out to Zion the Messenger from Malawi in Africa. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to do something a little bit different here. I'm going to take this dry stems. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks how we can make it a little bit more on that modern level. It's a great track. The original is out already on YouTube, mixed by Zion's I believe their label. But he was so kind enough to share his raw stems, and I'm going to show you guys how I can take this stem here and add a little bit more of that modern sound to it. So let's get down to it here, guys. So what I'm looking at here is the stems here. Be sure to support me, Andrew Rayburn Music on YouTube as well. So let's see what we got here with some of the information here. I have, let's see, I have the bass line here. I'm gonna listen to the track a little bit. Now, it doesn't take me too long to hear certain things. I'm hearing some nice pianos going there, and I'm hearing a nice punchy kick. I think it needs a little bit more low end, and of course we want to get these guitars sound a little bit more organic here. So let's see how Brother Ray approach tracks like these. So I'm going to start off with the rhythm section here. Let's see if I can go down to the drum section here. Let's get to the kick drum here. Now I generally like to approach mixes with the rhythm section first, unless the song is an acoustic song. Then I focus on the with the guitar or whatever instrument is playing to make to allow them to sound as fat as possible, as powerful as we can get it, since that's the only back-end sound if it is a acoustic tune. So I'm gonna isolate the kick drum here. I'm gonna start off with that here. So have that kick. Let's see real quick here. I'm gonna do a little bit of a parallel compression here. Send it through the I'm gonna send that through the. For the sake of the tutorial here, I'm not gonna do too much advance. I'm just gonna get straight to the EQ so you guys can have a better understanding of why every session is different. None's the same, and we do things a little bit differently every time. So let's do the kick drum here. Can we bring in the where's the hi-hats here? Let's start off with got a little retro hi-hat here as well. So I'm going to pull up the SSL channel here. And okay. Now I'm going to cut off a little bit of 400 here. I want that kick drum to a little bit more oomph on the bottom in here. So let me go ahead and pull down maybe right about there. Probably in the 400 range here. I'm going to boost a little bit of 10K on the top end. Okay. Let's go down to the 40 hertz here. A little bit too much. Maybe right about there. And I'm going to mess around with the mid-range. Maybe give it a little bit of snap on the compression here. So I went from here to here. And you can hear that the SSL channel strip is adding a little bit more snap to the kick by us boosting that mid-range frequency, the top end, and a little bit of low end on the 60 area and the 40. So that's what we're doing with that here. I'm going to bring in the hi-hats here. There's not much going on with the hi-hat. Let me see what I can do. I'm hearing a little bit of harshness on that hi-hats there. So let's see if we can fix that. Let's use the stock EQ for this. Certain sounds and frequency, we want to use some stock EQ to attenuate certain sounds. Let's see if we can okay, right about there. Before it kind of allows that hi-hats to sound a little bit more smoother. I generally don't do this for hi-hats, but we're dealing with a little bit of the retro sound here. So we definitely want to make sure that we get it to sound clean. Remember, we're going for that modern kind of sound. So let's go to the other sounds here. Let's see what else we got here. I'm gonna go up here. Let's see what we got here. This is percussion. Okay, we're not gonna get to that as yet. Tambourine Sound. Let me see if I can add a little bit of clarity on that. I'm gonna come back to this kick as well. I'm gonna add a second EQ here. Let's where's the rim shot here? Let's find that rim shot. There it is. That's the dry. I'm adding a little bit of reverb on this. Turn off. Add a little bit of top end on the 8K there. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have a vintage sound in the drum here. So let's add a little bit of weight to that drum. I'm going to pull up the SSL channel strip here. Let's try maybe the 120 here, boost. Let's bring it back right by here. I'm gonna add a little bit more compression here, so I can get that snap. That's more sounding better there. So by boosting the 150 range on the lower bass tones on the snare drum, we're getting a little bit more fatter snare drum. That's what we're doing here. Now this is to get that a little bit more modern sound in here. So let's see else what we got here. There's additional crash here. Let's play it back. I'm gonna leave that as it is. I'm not gonna mess with that too much. Let's see what else we got here. We got some toms here. Pretty snappy, but let's add a little bit more punchiness to it. Pull up the SS style here. Maybe a little bit of expansion here. Let's bring that toms back here. I'm gonna boost the maybe the 160 on the toms here. Let's see if we can get a little bit more grit here. Okay, I'm liking that. Add a little bit of clarity on the 8K on the toms here. Bring it back. Bass line. Now I'm getting the kick drum to get a little bit more power, and so we need to match up the bass with that, with this kick, and then I'm going to cut the session just to give you a small snippet. If you like me to continue with this episode, be sure to comment on it, guys. So the bass sounds nice, and you can hear the dynamics on it. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit of harmonic saturation to it and see if we can get a little bit more low end on that bass. So here we go. I'm going to bring in the LNS bus here. Now, this is very important, guys, when it comes to bass guitars, especially on reggae genre music. This bass is lacking sub. It has dynamics, but we're going to try and see if we can bring out that finger in clarity a little bit more on that acoustic bass. But the bass it has a good balance here, so be very careful when you're boosting a low end. So what we're going to do, we're going to boost some low end on this bass here. So let's do that. If you boost low end on a bass, before I continue, and it's unstable at the lower bottom range, like the 50, 60 or something, you got to dip out a little bit, then you got to boost a little bit more to restore that balance, so you can get too much mud down there. So I'm gonna try a little bit. Let's see. Let's go with 50 here. So let's play the bass. Now I'm going to take some of the mid-range down. And we're boosting to 50 here. Let me add another EQ here. I'm gonna go a little bit lower. Maybe a little bit of 30 here. Cut back a little bit mid-range here. Not too much, because we don't want it to cover up the fingering dynamics here. I'm going to bring that mid-range all the way down and bring it back again, so all it sounds. I'm going to increase the saturation here on the drive. So we went from here to here. Always double check while you're boosting, guys, where you're cutting here. Now let's bring in the piano here. little bit here. Now I'm also hearing on that organ a little bit, you know, it kind of needs a little bit more bottom end as well. So basically we need a little bit thicker sound here. But as you can see what I'm playing here, I'm gonna play you the before. We started from there. And then we added the plugins here. We did a little bit of EQ, a little bit of mix here. So, pro tip, guys, when you're producing any genre of music, be sure that you understand what the instrument needs to. You want to enhance what is already there. It has good dynamics, but it needs a little bit of bottom end, a little bit of low end, a little bit of clarity, so you can enhance its sound. You don't want to change the entire tone of the mix, but you want to enhance it. So that's what we did here. We took the channel strip and we made the kick a little bit buffer, a little bit stronger, and of course we buffed out that bass as well. So I'm going to stop there, guys. This has been a Zion subscribers stems review, and I want to shout out to Zion for sending his stems. Remember, guys, if you want me to mix and master, my mastering services, contact Pristine Productions at 501@gmail.com, and we can get your track on that next level. So I'm going to stop there, guys. Remember to comment. Let me know what you want me to talk about next, what you want me to show on YouTube. I love you guys. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one here.